Welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly flat earth comments and a snorty laugh. None other than Mark Sargent.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Well, I'm glad you're pretty good because you're about to get not so pretty good when
This is going to do wonders for my self-esteem. Absolute wonders.
You
but
know
that's
what?
okay. It's good. You know, if they're coming at you, that means you're either some sort of threat or they care. And
Sticks and stones is what I say.
yeah, but there's that. What was that movie with Eric Bogosian, where he goes where he played the radio show host. You probably saw it.
It's called Talk Radio, I believe.
There you go. Where he goes, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will do permanent damage.
Very true. Sometimes.
Awesome. Yeah, he died in the end of that movie.
Yeah. By the way, you're drinking. I noticed. What do you got?
I am drinking a little bit.
Show the glass.
Well, it's not a wine glass. It's just.
All right. So that looks like either urine or Chardonnay.
It is a Chardonnay. It is a yellowtail Chardonnay. It is not expensive. Because you know what? The trolls don't deserve expensive alcohol.
Well, look what I've got.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of expensive alcohol.
Do I even want to know?
Okay. No, it's vegan. I want to let everyone know because it's like, there's such a thing as vegan alcohol. Yeah. Some things have animal products in it. It's Exo Cafe Patron, and it's coffee liqueur, unopened, brand new bottle, out of the freezer. So it's burning my hand with cold. So I'm going to open it.
You know, that is one of the most uppity, weird alcoholic beverages I've ever seen in my life. I've never even heard of such a thing.
Well, you know Patron, right? I'm opening it.
Everybody knows what Patron is, but Patron, I did not know that Patron made a coffee liqueur. What did that bottle cost you? Like $800?
No. Well, see, I don't like tequila. Okay, I'm not a big drinker at all. You know that. We had a drink when we met.
Yeah, no. Well, it's because you can't drink because you're so light.
Yeah, I get buzzed pretty quickly.
Yeah, imagine someone that weighs about 105 pounds dripping wet. How many alcoholic beverages could she drink? That's
what would happen if I drank this whole glass full of that stuff?
You would be in the emergency room.
Right. So how long will it take you to get from Seattle to Houston to take me to the emergency room?
No, you could call somebody.
Yeah, of course. 35% alcohol, 70 proof, whatever that means. So
yeah, it's slightly less than normal. Really,
I don't know. It's neat though. Look,
take your time.
Yeah.
Come on. There. All right. So what we're gonna do while Patricia
it smells so good. It smells like coffee, actually.
They don't deserve the good stuff.
Oh, it's good.
I know that you will never drink anything less than top shelf, and in this case, stuff that's not even on the top shelf. It's hidden in some corner of something.
If you ever buy this. And it's a nice afternoon.
They never will.
And people have
Nobody buys that.
Put it on your ice cream or nice cream, soy ice cream, almond ice cream, whatever you have.
Outstanding. So you can have a $200 bowl of ice cream. Fantastic.
All right, let me pour some of this. This thing is freezing.
Suspense is killing me. This is why I wear gloves, by the way.
Okay. Gloves when you're pouring things?
No. Whenever I'm handling stuff that I think is get on.
Okay, wait. I have to talk in order so people can see me pouring because I don't know why people would even care.
Are you trying to legitimize this?
I don't know because I think it's cool. I like watching all sorts of things on YouTube that people do.
Okay, first of all, a guy is never going to buy that. Wow,
yes,
it's even the freakiest color. It looks like, you know what, dare I say, you know what it looks like?
Coffee.
Like blood.
Oh, no, it's brown like coffee.
I know. I'm heading off.
You're gonna go with the blood thing.
Well, with the conspiracy guys right off the bat, because they're gonna be going, holy smoke, she's drinking blood on camera. This is part of the ritual right here. Definitely,
it's not. It's Exo Cafe by Patron and not sponsored. In case anybody's wondering.
I know. Seriously, you should hold the bottle up and just do one of those smiles.
Not sponsored by Patron. And, this is a toast to those who've written horrible, awful, hateful comments on. Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes in the past, and on The Secret Show, and on Mark Sargent's channel, and on any channel that is looking for truth. I salute you because you make us smile. You make us laugh at you.
To the trolls. May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your armpits. There you go.
All right. This is.
Have you never had that before? You just bought it because.
No, I've had it before.
Fetch me the most expensive bottle in the store, will you?
No, the thing is that it tastes deliciously sweet and coffee rich, but the alcohol part makes you start choking. So I'll have another drink because I need to be in the mood for this. I haven't had a drink for quite some time.
You have got to be the most unusual woman I have ever met in my life.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. The jury's still out because it's just weird.
Hey, you know what? We need to change. We need to, as if I'm in charge of you. We need to change your seating because I look like I'm high and you look like you're low. And in reality,
that's funny that you'd say that. I just got a new chair.
I'm 5'6.5" and you're 6'2", so you should be.
Well, okay. Here's the problem. We have a difference. One, I've got this giant monitor,
right, and I'm on a MacBook, so
yeah, I've got a 30-inch monitor, and the camera sits there. And well, again, like for example, when you reach your finger to your camera, you can hit it. I can't actually hit my camera. I'm still 6 inches away from my camera when I do that.
So, is there a way to make you higher? Not now, later.
No, I will have a new chair and I will make myself higher for the next one.
Right, okay. Because psychologically, people will think I'm towering over you, and when they see us on video at the conference, they'll see like I'm hello down there to you. But no,
it's your show. If it's
I want to
dominant submissive thing.
No, actually, I think some people have.
That's what you're
accused us of that.
I'm not going to question it.
We have Flynn the cat somehow magically attracted to this coffee liqueur. So Flynn.
So what we're doing here is we're kind of doing a takeoff on mean tweets.
Yes.
Which is we're gonna read. We've realized that there's so many comments. I mean, heck, my back catalog alone, I've got enough comments I could read. I could do 100 shows easily, and they're horrible. But what we started going through our shows together, and so what we're going to do is we're going to read, and we'll do it episode by episode. So you guys, it's totally legit. You could actually go into the episode and look these up yourself. I don't suggest that you do because you're going to go blind going through the comments. And some we cherry picked in some episodes. I think we did at least one per episode, but so far. But we have done multiple in some, and others only one. And we're going to read. We'll read the person that did it. We're not going to spell it out unless we have to.
Should we read the person's name?
Absolutely, we should. Call them out. Let's give the trolls their due.
Well, sometimes when people do these mean tweets, although these aren't tweets, mean comments videos, they show the screen, but we're not going to do that because
no, we're not going to show the screen, but we'll say the name on the mean tweets. They read whoever it is.
All right,
Johnny Walker 005 says,
of all things, Johnny Walker when we're drinking alcohol.
George Clooney, you're stuck up. Period.
All right, I need to get Flynn to stop what he's doing because it's very annoying. Hold on. Okay. I want to go in a chat and say hello to everybody. Hold on a minute.
This is what I have to deal with, people.
You have to deal. This is Flynn.
I do.
Flynn approves of. But I'm going to try to banish him.
Not a CGF, but really? Banish?
Well, for the moment.
All right.
Back in because it's the doors.
All right. People want to hear the comments. Get back here.
The door slides open and close, so they'll just use their paw and whatever. Anyway, so let me go.
That's what happens when you use gold-plated locks.
That's what happens when you have CGI cats.
Yeah.
All right. Let me say hello to everyone. Nathan Oakley says, "Looks yummy, Patricia." Really, I'm serious. After dinner drink, do you think you'd like this, Mark? Coffee liqueur? You don't really like coffee.
I've never had a cup of coffee in my life, ever. And not because I'm against coffee or against caffeine. I think Coke Classic in over ice is one of the most delicious things ever. But I never developed a taste for coffee.
You might like this.
And so I avoided all the, and I know you because you buy.
I love coffee. You know that.
But people that go out, I'm not knocking. Look, Starbucks, I know it's a big industry. It came from the Northwest. But my God, I mean, what happened to the days? Go to Dunkin' Donuts, get a freaking big thing of coffee for $1.
No.
See, it's not good enough anymore, is it? Yeah.
Well, ask Nathan Oakley. He's got a special espresso maker, and I've got it too. And I don't know how to use mine yet. So Nathan's going to give me a tutorial. So let's see what's going on. Tamaya says, I've never liked coffee much. And Ginger Sugarbush says, I'm drinking beer. Joe Call Flyer says, Star Barfs. Okay.
Star Barfs. That's good.
Levi Kessler, the elite want you hooked on caffeine. Really?
Raven Bucks.
Yeah. Swamp Lover, it should be in the camera shot so we can see how much you've drank. Oh, yeah. Look.
She's not going to drink. She's not going to drink.
I'm going to finish this. And look, it goes all the way down that far. So I am going to drink this. Wait, just watch.
Well, it could be worse. You could be drinking Jaeger.
That thing is strong, but it's delicious, but it's strong.
You should sip it because we just started the show.
I know, but
we're not going to
catch up with you because you said when I messaged you and said, let's do the show, you know what, we're ready. You said you'd already were drinking. So
yeah, but I'm twice your size, literally twice your size. And a few pounds over that.
Huh. But you're all muscle.
I'm all man. What was that line from Super Troopers? I am all that is man.
Karen B is here. Hey, Karen. Thanks for being here. Frank Bookchisio. I know I'm saying his name wrong. It's too hard.
Cheese.
He's an awesome guy. Just a really nice, solid guy. Subscribe his channel. If you're watching this live, you can go and click
I
on
love
his
Book
channel.
Cheese. He's like a brother to me.
No, Frank Bocciccio, just a guess. Laura R says, Hall of Shame, that should be the title of a video. I think I missed that one. Bob from Globusters is here saying hello to both you and I. And Darren Nicholson is watching as well. Dina Walker and says, giving animals alcohol is barbaric. My cats, they'll come look at alcohol, but they won't touch it. Flat Magic says, drunken flat earth cats. And Sue Smith, Tamaya said, don't banish Flynn. I don't want the cats knocking this over. It would actually be funny, but I don't want it to happen. Flat Earth Crush is here as well, offering us greetings and salutations. Flat Magic says, get Flynn drunk. These are the kind of people who are flat earthers.
We're not going to get drunk. We're just having a drink or two while we do this.
I swear I can feel it right now. I just felt the feeling. You know, if you don't drink much and you...
Normally I'd say you're a cheap date. However, that is not true.
Brian Burton says hi. Mark and Pat. Terry Elrod says cat intervention. Arwen as well. And
I know that name. Brian Burton.
We've got Carly Sunshine as well. Marilyn Wiseby says hello, Patricia and Mark, that it's raining in the UK. What's the temp like where you are? What's the weather?
62 degrees, partly sunny, partly cloudy. But you could say that just about every day here.
Yeah, that's
partly
true.
Sunny, partly cloudy. That way the weather is never wrong.
It's warm here, 70-ish, I think, and it is a bit overcast in Houston, Texas. Darren Nicholson, Jean Vincent Hassebrook, all is one now. Let's see. Flat Magic says, getting drunk good, round earth bad.
Funny.
That's good. 011 says, what's this show? Well, 011, wait and see. We don't even know. Hello, Andres, Knowledge Scavenger. Hello, Paula. Darren Nicholson. You know what's cool about Paula, Knowledge Scavenger? We don't really have the same belief system, but I respect her as a human being, and I'm going out on a limb here to say that she feels the same about me, which means people can have a core belief that's dissimilar and then another belief like flat earth, which is similar, and still find a point of friendship there and offer each other mutual support.
Sure.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that what we should be doing?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, by the way, you're not wearing your glasses.
I'm not for this one. I'm trying to be more casual, not trying to be.
So the glasses are dressy, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but yeah, and the t-shirt and nothing super special. Just trying to be casual with this.
Ian Leahy is here as well. Darren Nicholson, flat out elected. Hey there, Rand. Terry Elrod, hello. There is the FE Love app. You know the one we've spoken about on our show that's for singles? Yeah. By the way, we will be getting to the mean comments in just a moment. Hold on. Wait till I get drunk.
You don't have to get drunk.
I know. I'm just joking.
Seriously, it's going to screw up your reading anyway.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but probably not. I'm pro all the way through and through.
Right.
Terry Elrod and I, we know each other from just Flat Earth, but we have been talking to each other on the FE Love app, and we're friends, obviously, internet wise. And he lives in Michigan, and I'm going to Michigan for my niece's. I'm throwing her a bachelorette party brunch, and then all the other girls, not me, that are young, my niece's age, 22, are going out drinking, and I'm not. But I'm doing the brunch thing, and I'm going to Grand Rapids, Michigan in June, and then in August for the wedding. And I'm going to meet up with Terry at one point, and maybe we'll make a video together if Terry is willing, just like, hey, here we are, kind of thing. Cool. And when I'm there for the wedding in August, I'm going to do a Flat Earth meetup. Flat Earth bowling somewhere in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm not familiar with
bowling's big in Michigan.
You know what? It probably is.
It is. And Minnesota.
Yeah, it makes sense. My parents back in the 60s were in a bowling league when I was really young, but I think everyone was. And you know who else was in a bowling league? The Flintstones, which was out right then.
And the Cramdens.
And the Honeymooners. Yes.
The Honeymooners, yep.
So it was just
the Bundys. There's been actually a lot of blue collar shows.
Like bowling. I don't go bowling much, but it's really fun.
I was in 2 different leagues. It was very good, actually.
Were you a good bowler? I
was. High game was 269, and if you know bowling, that's pretty damn good. We should go
bowling at the conference or like after, because we're coming maybe the day before and the day after. That would be really awesome. I may come a couple days before. Yeah, depending. I'm going to. So. Hi to Darren Nicholson, Ace McLeod, Peter McKenson, Carrie Musgrave, Levi Kessler, and let me go. I went all the way to the top. And I just want to say hello to Chris Topher, Flat Earth, New Mexico. I think NM stands for New Mexico. And Vlad, the Globe Impaler, who now is Flat Still Earth. Oh, I think I've got his name wrong. Squirrel Sniper, hello. M Theory as well. Timaeus says it all with this comment. Drunk Patricia reading meme comments. What could go wrong?
Exactly.
All right. Enough with the highs and such.
Okay. By the way, since we're talking about the conference, real quick segue, because I'll bring this up on your show next week anyway. But I got to push this because it's the visual. So Chris Pontius, as you know, who's doing the Flat Earth models, I gave him a little tip. I go, dude, if you want to do something fun, take the freaking map off of it, take the dome off of it, and mount it on something, and make a whole bunch of these for the conference. And so you know what he came up with? Look at these. Ready?
That is cool, but what's it made out of? What could it be?
It's wood.
Oh, neat! It's like a trivet.
Yeah, it is. It's almost exactly like a trivet. And then this one's got on the flip side.
Nice.
The Gleason map, and he's got them in multiple sizes, so you can get them like this big. Oops. Real quick. And then this big.
Whoa.
I know. And here's the back. You can see Flat Earth models.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it's great because I'm gonna get him to before it's over, we're gonna have, like, if the press wants, because remember the first question is, well, what does it look like? To find it. If the Earth is flat, what does it look like? You just hand him one of these.
Second question, what's under it? Third question, how come you don't fall off the edge?
Exactly. Well, I mean, if you look at it, this covers both, because it's like, okay, it could be an infinite plane outside of this, or could have a dome. So that way it covers everybody, which is great.
Or my favorite theory, an infinite plane and dome. I don't know how, but I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that sound like the ravings of a lunatic drunk woman? I hope not.
Not as far as you know. Okay, let's get to it. The first one.
Drink monitor time. We've got this much consumed, so
I'll go run get more wine if I have to.
We are not promoting alcohol abuse. I don't have a drinking problem. I just don't. So
drink responsibly. There it is. There's your disclaimer.
I'm not drinking and driving. I'm only drinking and doing a radio show on the internet.
Do not attempt. Professionals on a closed course.
Exactly.
All right. So I think the first one's me, isn't it?
I don't know how we're going to do it, but anyway, let's pretend we are beginning at the beginning. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what this is all about. Flat Earth comments. And what we did was we started with the earliest versions of The Secret Show. That's where these come from, the earliest versions. And we worked our way up to an episode somewhere in the 90s, and then we stopped. So that means we have much more to go.
Oh yeah, yeah,
future,
yeah. And that's just a secret show.
If you like this, you might hate this.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if you think this is a good thing to do or a bad thing to do.
So
and
we're going to read, briefly respond, and then read some more.
Yes. One more.
If it warrants it. So the first comment is from episode 12. My dog barks one. Oh, I'm sorry. No, my dog barks 1 year ago. Right? That's what you got?
Yes, my dog barks 1 year ago.
My dog barks 1 year ago. You two need to stop beating around the bush. Just go on one date. We can't take it. And well, I'd like to respond to that real quick.
Please do, and I'll respond after you.
I don't think that we. Okay, here's the problem. I don't think we necessarily flirt that much. Two quick things. One is Patricia, because she is as attractive as she is, when she makes even subtle gestures, it comes off as flirtatious, because most people have to try really hard to get that sort of expression when you're throwing it out there. And for me, look, if I see an opening, but it's mostly for humor. If I see some sort of shot, I'm going to take it. I am not the guy that goes to the bar and says, "Hey, what's the line? Hey, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Yeah, give me your number." One of those deals. I know it's a terrible line. I don't do that. I do not go to bars. No. So if I'm on a talk show thing with someone like you, I'm going to take shots every once in a while. I don't care.
Just because you're a funny guy and I like talking with you, but people have always seen it as flirtation. Yeah. And we just like talking to each other. Yeah. And we have met in person, as everyone knows, and we hit it off just the same as in online. So yeah. So anyway, All right.
What's the next one?
That doesn't sound so mean. That one wasn't that mean. Just go on a date. We can't take it. That's nothing.
Holy smokes. I just realized what the second one is.
Here it is. From John M. 1 year ago.
Yeah, but
I always love the dominatrix and submissive shift of perspective with you two. LOL. I think that's probably true, because I'm not dominant nor submissive, and you're not dominant nor submissive. And sometimes we play at each of them just in natural course of conversation.
And I will politely disagree. I am naturally submissive when it comes to stronger women, and no offense, but you come off as a queen from one of the Disney animated movies.
Hopefully a good one.
Well, they're all attractive, but they tend to wreak some havoc.
Oh, all right. Well,
so I mean, you're not Snow White.
All right.
I'm just. Anyone in chat disagree? Come on.
All right, you're up next.
Disney Queen or Cinderella? Take your pick. It's gonna be. Okay, next one is same episode. It's from Yenica, Yenical. YN. If it's an abbreviation for something, you guys let me know. YNICAL. That girl has great hair. Very distracting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Remember when we first started, and those who've been around a long time within the Flat Earth
short hair
might remember that in the beginning, people kept saying I was wearing a wig for some unknown reason. Okay.
Yep.
I'm next. And these are just in order which we found them. This is from YouTube, who I know, because we in Flat Earth see his comments everywhere. He writes, a year ago, if Patricia Steere looks like this now, what the hell must she have looked like when she was 25? God damn.
And he actually spelled that COT space DAYUM.
That's a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Where's the ugly comments? Come on.
Well, the ugly comments are coming.
All right.
We kind of gotta like go into this. And I have seen pictures of you. Well, other people have too, in montages of you when you were 25. And
I mean, let's be real. I looked better when I was younger. What can you do? That's
I don't know. Some people look better at any age. I mean, look at I think Susan Sarandon didn't hit her peak until her late 30s.
I think that what matters is taking care of yourself and having interests and passions, and also eating well and getting good rest. And then whatever happens after that is a bonus. So if somebody says you look nice at any age, all you need to do is say thank you. So
let me sum it up with this. Your looks are gonna be timeless.
Thanks.
Okay, War Machine says, "Good."
Wait, you missed one.
Did I?
Oh no, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No,
We're good.
I did miss it. Scarab Performance says, "Okay, Mark, the jig is up. You are secretly promoting transgender with your man tits. You shill bastard."
Smiley face.
Smiley face. So does that mean he's actually a bad guy and he's actually trolling me?
Now,
But
this is funny, I think, because he's talking about, because it says 1 year ago, and by the way, we printed these out, so in case you're wondering what we're looking at, he's talking about the transgender thing a year ago, and I've noticed that the transgender thing has been addressed maybe in the past 6 months a lot by a lot of people who may or may not be flat earthers who are making videos. But this guy's Scarab Performance
and
was ahead of the curve, so to speak.
Okay, here's why he said that, because I have my Green Lantern shirt. It's an Under Armour compression shirt, and look, I work out, so I've got a chest. Plain and simple. I
need one of those shirts.
but if I lean forward, if I do kind of if I curve my shoulders in, yeah, it's not going to be super attractive. But
any man who wears a very, very tight, I think it's kind of like a polyester shirt, the Under Armour, it's going to look like you've got boobs.
Well, depending on your posturing. So yeah, I'll take responsibility for that. Right. I've got to have better posture if I'm wearing a compression shirt.
All right, let's have better posture now, everybody. All right.
Here we go. So uncomfortable though.
Feels good.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right. What do you got?
I got to take a little break here.
Why?
Take a little break and go back into the
chat. Like 4 comments. All right, good. Can I read the next one while you're going away?
Frank Bucicchio is asking how old you are.
Me?
Yes.
I am 49.
Right.
Right now.
Peter McKenson says posture is good for the Kundalini. And Ukdina Walker is making some comments. There's somebody whose name is Shirtless Flat Earther says, doesn't matter what you identify yourself as, your blood will be male or female. You can't change it. Completely agree on that.
Why are you taking a break?
I don't know. I just felt like saying hi to people in chat. And
I thought you were going
by the way,
I thought you were going off.
Check it out. Now,
this is probably not good.
Question for the chat. Should I pour a little bit more and drink it, or should I quit while I'm ahead? Let's look.
Keep in mind, she's 100 pounds.
105. Let's
not split hairs.
That 5 counts. It's the drinking 5. Let's put 1 in the
how about Y and N?
Okay, yeah. Already can't think logically. Okay, yes for drink more.
Plus and kind of a flower. No.
Okay. Everyone says yes. So what's going to happen is I will pour, and this will be it. Okay. I know when to say when. Hold on.
While she's doing that, I'm going to read the next one. The next one.
Wait, this sounds so cool. Look.
What?
This is in here.
Oh,
listen.
Boy. Started, hasn't it?
Wait, can you hear it? Wait.
I am not going to be.
Are you going to drive me home, Mark?
I was about to say, I'm not going to be everywhere at the conference. You're going to have to be on your own.
I mean, you've hung out with me. You know I'm not a drinker.
You're going to be like staggering around with a bottle.
Hey, at my Flat Earth Mixer, not this past, but the previous April, I had 1 glass of champagne the whole time. I was a hostess, but,
seriously, you guys should go to the conference just so you might have a chance of seeing Patricia like just bouncing into the hallway walls every once in a while, just going off with their heads, off with their heads.
Never gonna happen. I know how to
unwashed heathen.
Self-respect, and I respect my body too much to do that to myself. But occasionally, a little bit of alcohol, if you don't have an issue with it, is okay.
There's probably only 2 of those bottles even left in the world, and you're drinking one of them right now.
All right.
Okay, so the next one is
I did put this much in here, so there was a little before.
Werewolf.
Oh, wait, let me get the piece of paper.
Oh, Jesus. Can I? Seriously, can I? I'm not using the Lord's name in vain just then. Werewolf says, I'm going to read the next 2.
Oh, that's how you're going to play it.
I am.
Joking.
Oh, no. Actually, you're going to read the one after this. Sorry. The next one is from War Machine. Why is all these war? Good call, Mark. I think I'll throw my shirt on backwards next. I talked to a hot girl too.
What?
Because one time, the Green Lantern shirt, I was getting crap for the Green Lantern logo, so I flipped it around just for the heck of it, not to turn it inside out. I flipped it around backwards, and somebody noticed, and they said, "Hey, dude, you got your shirt on backwards."
The internet misses nothing.
They do. They miss nothing, and it's like, all right.
There's a few times that the pictures behind me have been crooked, and I didn't notice because sometimes the cats. There's a. I'll show you. There is a right behind me, the guitar case, and sometimes when I'm not in here, they'll climb up there and paw the picture down, and I don't notice. And I get someone always saying, "Oh, one of your pictures are crooked." They don't miss a thing. All right, so you are going to. You said you're going to read 2.
No. You can read the next one.
All right.
That one. Now we're in episode 16.
That was 16, and now we're into episode 18, right?
Nope. That was still 12.
So are we talking about Flat Times?
No, the one above that, War Wolf.
Oh, War Wolf. Oh, yeah. War Wolf, 1 year ago on episode 16, writes, I really like the cute one.
Okay.
That must be you.
I just want to say, I was about to say, I'm flattered that you would throw those comments my way, but look,
cute. Come on, you're cute.
I am on good days and good lighting. If the person has enough drinks in them, I'm tolerable.
Yeah.
But it's the personality. Look, I grow on people. Let's face it. That's my, I don't hit
like mold. All right. Up next.
It's the insult show. It's the Flat Earth Roast. Okay, next one. Now we're jumping. Actually, that was the only comment from episode 16 that was even remotely interesting. So we jumped into 18, and Flat Times wrote, "These two are in love with each other, could cut the sexual tension with a knife."
The truth is, I am in love with Mark in that way in which you're in love with somebody that you do something that you feel is really important with, which is Flat Earth. I have a feeling of love for Mark. That's awesome.
I am in love with Patricia the same way a creator loves his robot.
Okay.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. The community.
Yeah, we have love for each other.
No, we've had a lot of great discussions off air. A lot of great discussions.
And we've gone through a lot of stuff. Personally, things we've shared with each other behind the scenes. We know about them. We can empathize with each other, and things that have happened within the Flat Earth community that we've both had to deal with, the ups and downs of all of that. And it's a real relationship.
It is, and I have no doubt. Here's the big difference between what we have is that we could walk into at the conference. We could walk into a Flat Earth meeting totally cold with whoever it is, and it's like, hey, we want to talk to you too about Flat Earth stuff, and I would absolutely have no doubt that the person sitting next to me, Patricia, would absolutely be on the same page as me.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. I completely agree with that. And those of us in the Flat Earth world who have maybe not met certain people, but have a connection with certain people, would feel the same way about those certain people. Like, for example, Carly Sunshine. I know when we meet in person finally at the Flat Earth conference in Raleigh, North Carolina, coming up in November, that we're just going to vibe together and be totally hitting it off immediately. Yep. You have feelings about people. By the way, sometimes you're wrong, and I've had that happen to me, but you rise above, you learn, you become a better person, and life goes on. But meeting Mark in person as a human being was a great experience. Meeting a fellow human being that's on the same page as you, and then continuing that relationship after you've met. Yeah, you can't buy that stuff. You cannot buy it. All right. 1 year ago from Michael Trust, we have this. Dear Patricia and Mark, can we trust that you're actually real? The thing I find, spelled F-I-N-E, by the way, the thing I find strange is that you both appeared out of nowhere. On top of that, the continuous flirting between the two of you is getting a little much. Maybe the two of you could do that off air so we can get to the facts. I'm worried that both of you have a lack of integrity. If I'm wrong, I shall deeply apologize, but I've been checking on both of your backgrounds and several things do not add up. Please do not give up what you're doing, as I hope that you keep pursuing the Flat Earth model, but less cutesy storytelling and flirtatiousness would be much appreciated. Even if Patricia doesn't feel the same way, for God's sake, Mark, you act as if she's the first woman you've ever met. Just saying.
That's not true.
And you know what the thing is that you could say this isn't that vile, but you can say in modern society the way it is today, you can say the worst thing ever and then at the end say, just saying. And people think that makes it cool. It doesn't.
Yeah. As far as the background thing, look, if somebody wanted to expose me in some way.
You've had girlfriends.
Well, yeah, not that. No. Oh, you mean what you mean being
I'm not
gay?
the first woman that you've ever talked to.
No, God, no. I'm just saying if there's anything sketchy that people, look, I'm not hard to track down. Look, phone number, address, full name. I tell you where I've lived. It's not, I've named companies I've worked for. So
I've met your grandfather, your sister, your sister's husband, their pets, been to their house, been in your house, been in your grandfather's house, been in the retirement community your grandfather who's in his 90s lives in, all over Whidbey Island, and been in Mark's room where he is right now. And he's the real deal. He's a real human.
I am the real deal. Absolutely.
Yeah. And he's totally committed to this. In that, what we talked about when we were there, I would say was either flat earth or what are we going to eat? I mean, it was flat earth 99% of the time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's what you live and breathe. That's what I do. I do what I do.
Exactly.
All right. Next one
Wait a minute. Are you still drinking or not?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still drinking.
I think mine is a higher proof than yours.
It is. But again, which is why you shouldn't go as fast.
No. But I mean, this is where I am here. So.
I would.
But this is the last one.
All right. I'd pace yourself. I'd sit
that. I mean, if I start acting weird or something, let me know. Any more weird than
I was about to say more weird.
All right.
Really, because it's a flat Earth show, and
exactly.
All right.
We open with weird, as you would say, sort of.
This one's from Grace Winder. Could we see your tits, please? All right.
Who's he talking to?
I was about to say, because I've offered. Yeah, I'll show you
no.
I'll show you my appendectomy scars. And actually, I'm not. I do it. I just don't know if you get that much out of it. There's a lot better stuff on the internet.
Right.
To be honest.
Exactly. And it's free. So
just go into Google, type in naked people. You'd be surprised how many pages there are.
Or, basically just look out of your window at night into your neighbor's house and there you go.
Or if you live in an apartment building, close the blinds, get a decent set of binoculars, maybe a camera.
Mark and Patricia promoting peeping toms.
I know it's not even really a thing anymore.
No, I don't think so because of the internet.
All right, what do you got?
Let's see. This is from Ace McLeod. A lot of the people who've made comments, we don't know who they are, and there's been a few YouTube and here's Ace McLeod saying a year ago, Trish, meaning me, Patricia, you have so many pairs of glasses. Are they all prescription or are you just a hipster?
Like Johnny Depp.
I still have a bunch of different pairs of glasses, but it's just because I like clothes and fashion. So I have a bunch of glasses. I'm not a hipster. I don't think you can be a hipster if you're 54. I think it's illegal. All right.
Like Johnny Depp. Episode 22 from Electric Moon.
Where's the bad stuff, by the way? So far,
we're getting to it. There's not that much bad stuff in the early things we found.
Oh, that's true. It started amping up.
In the beginning, people forget. You guys can go through the comments. People kind of liked us, and then we hit a certain point, and then all of a sudden, oh no.
No. They're shills. They're fake. They're phonies. Horrible. They're in the same room together with pretending to be somewhere different. And also, DITRH is in another room. They all live in the same house.
Yep. You hear that, David? That's right. Anyway, this is
I'm going to see if David wants something to drink. I'll be back.
Right.
Joke.
So this is so not real. Not only has Mark Sargent been thrown into our flat Earth model, I have to listen to these two actors pretend to wiggle themselves into the truth. They both are such liars. What fakery and effery. I'm not going to swear on the show. I'm not going to do it. Sorry, there's too many kids out there. What? Hugs, not drugs. Live out internet BS. Live out internet BS 30 minutes in, and I have to listen to this fake flirting. So gay.
Gay? Wait, how could it be gay? If it
no.
was
Gay is still
heterosexual flirting.
that is a saying that has never died.
When I was in junior high, that's
Oh
what people
yeah,
used to say. Oh, you're gay.
You're gay. It's so gay. It's like we train kids, and then only later they even know what gay is. I mean, now of course the internet can tell you what gay is in about 10 seconds, but and again, see naked pictures, gay, but beforehand we didn't know. Again, we went through years and years.
I don't even think I don't remember when I found out what gay was. What gay?
Yeah. Freddie Mercury died of what?
Yeah.
He was what?
Or if indeed that's true.
There was a band called Queen? How did we not catch that? Seriously.
Of all things, Queen. By the way, that comment, I don't know if we read the commenter's name, Electric Moon. Did we read that?
Well, yeah, we did, but that's okay. You're starting
that's
to.
the alcohol. Whoa, who am I?
All right, so yours is next.
Welcome to Flat Earth and Other Drunken People. This is from Silver Bull a year ago. Listen to what he says. He makes flat earthers sound insane, claiming the sun doesn't heat up the earth and the heat comes from the ground. LMAO. You're insane. All spelled wrong, by the way, if you believe these two flat earther or not.
Yeah. I look, Clue 6, the holy crap, I already forgot what the name of Clue 6 was. The depth perception. See, I got it back. Which was when I was talking about the underground magma systems.
Right. And
look,
boy,
it wasn't my most favorite.
You caught a lot of.
I did catch a lot of flack for that, but that's because most people had never even thought about it before. And that is, in an enclosed system, the magma system has to be artificial. Has to be. And nobody had ever thought about that.
People will say it's not an enclosed system, Mark.
Well, fine. If it's not enclosed, fine. If it's this, either way, if it's an infinite plane, you can't tell me the magma system underneath it is.
Well, everything has been created here, so
there you go.
That's pretty much it. And
I'm just
people used to say things like, "Oh, Mark Sargent promotes lava pumps," and that's the same as what they would say about Dr. Judy Wood, the book "Where Do the Towers Go?" They'll say, "Oh, she talks about space beams." Well, you really didn't talk about "quote unquote" lava pumps in that way. And Dr. Judy Wood doesn't talk about space beams, but people who are haters are going to hate. And what they'll do is they'll key in on an idea that you've got and then make it into something that it's not and spread that so that people will believe. And it's misinformation. It's disinformation. So
when you say lava pumps, by the way, I just keep thinking it should be a title for like a Samoan porn film.
Lava pump.
Anyway, this one's called.
This maybe should be rated R at this point.
Am I swearing? Am I flashing anything?
Porn and breasts.
I can say the word porn.
Okay, you're right.
Well, the word porn is not R-rated.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Silver Bull says, listen to what he says. He makes the flat earthers sound insane.
Oh, wait, we already read that one.
Oh, crap.
Below that, it's also Silver Bull. That's why it's
right. Mark.
Oh, wait, who's more drunk now, huh?
Mark, okay, well, I want this one. I want the next one. Mark Sargent isn't his real name, and you can bet he has military and CIA training. Whatever. No, it absolutely is my.
I mean, I've met your mom. Her name is Patricia. Weirdly enough, and
weird.
No, I know
full name Mark Kendall Kendall Sargent. You can look it up. That's why my YouTube channel name is called Mark K. Sargent.
And both people and I have gone by our real names. Other people don't, and that's fine. But we did, and it's what it is. So like it or not.
All right, I want the Halloween one.
Go for it.
Okay. John Rozak says.
Oh, by the way, this is from the Flataween episode when Mark and I both dressed up. So
episode 25. Yes, we should put that in context. Hey, Mark, I posted this text on Patricia's version of this video. My wife and I both agree Mark would be a great catch for Patricia. Also, please keep the weekly interviews with Mark to follow up on the flat earth topic. We love this show you have started and look forward to Patricia's take on things.
That's nice.
The good. We're going to read some good stuff here as well.
It seems like people want to marry me off at this point. Mark would be a good catch for Patricia.
Oh, boy.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
Okay, next comment. Next comment.
All right. Carl Street, 1 year ago. How come if Mark is doing such a great job, he's still only a sergeant?
Dick. All right.
Cutting to the quick.
Yeah, okay. I have heard Sargent jokes pretty much since I
Sargent.
was in second grade. What's weirder, if you want a statistical improbability, what's weirder is, and my graduating class, because I grew up on an island, was fairly small, less than, I think, 120 people. But in that class,
What year did you graduate?
85, but I graduated early. So
I'm
people are
81, so.
okay. People would do the numbers like 85 doesn't make sense with his age. I took driver's ed my
It's because you were super smart, or because you
yeah, I was super smart, but I graduated so early that I had to take driver's ed my senior year.
Oh my gosh, driver's ed, the worst.
Embarrassing. Driver's ed is the worst. Imagine being in a classroom full of kids. It's like, where you're like, dude, what the hell? Anyway, the point is that in my graduating class, there were 3 people with military names, not just one. So there was a Pam Major, an Elisa Colonel, and Mark Sargent. So I was the lowest rank. I was the only enlisted man. There were 2 officers in my class, and I was the only enlisted. Isn't that weird that you would have all those 3? Seriously, statistically, I don't think that's happened in another high school.
I have a similar story. When I was growing up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, my mother and father were friends with other couples who had children about the same age as they had, my sister and brother and I, and their best family friends, who I still know today. Of course, my mother and father, David and Judith Steere. Steere is like a bull or something. Okay, so here's the statistical impossibility. The salmon, like a fish, and the fish family and the salmon family and the Steere family were all like families that were friends, and the kids in the family were friends. Weird, right?
That is weird. Well, one, you would even have a family with a last name of Fish. Was it spelled F-I-S-H or was it F-I-C-H-E or something like that?
F-I-S-H.
That is freaking weird.
Michigan, they used to own a dairy called, they were part of what was called
Fish
Lockshore
dairy?
Farms.
Really?
Dairy family. I know, that's even weirder. It's a dairy. My family should have owned a dairy farm with the last name Steere.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But, these things are random. And that's why sometimes I think when people are looking at last names and they're looking at, well, their name is so-and-so, that certainly means this. I think to myself, well, wait a minute. Sometimes things, what did Freud say? Sometimes a cigar is just
just a cigar. Yeah.
So, yeah.
This one's from Keith Adams.
Is it my turn now?
No, it's mine.
Okay.
You were the one that said only a sergeant.
Just joking. Go ahead.
Nice mess with me. Keith Adams writes, I'm not going to swear. Oh, frick, not her again. Nice.
There probably are a lot of people when they see a video, that's exactly what they say when they see me.
Yeah, it's like roll their eyes like, oh,
and I say is like, yep, here I am.
Deal with it.
Can't stop me. Deal with it.
Followed by, go ahead, read that next one.
This is from a very weird name, Boro Goro. Boro Goro says, this, I'll say biatch. This biatch can't shut up.
I'll say it. The bitch can't shut up. Nice.
All right. Well, the truth is, I am not a wilting flower. That's for sure. I do speak my mind, and
no, if you can speak,
he's right.
Well, more power to you. Use the tools you got.
But you know what?
Work it.
I do know when silence is important. I'm not always speaking all the time.
No, I think your timing's great. Pockets O Peace writes.
It's a nice name.
Sad content. First 24 minutes. Can't listen anymore.
Okay, how about this? Think about this, everyone. When I listen to something and it's horrendous, I don't stick around for 24 minutes. Yeah. It's about 30 seconds and I'm out.
If you lasted 24 minutes, you might as well have stayed for the rest of it.
You're a fan. You're just a fan.
Yeah. All right, what you got?
This is CT Patriot. Says, can I be a shill? It sounds fun. It's fun to be.
I got 99 problems, but being a shill ain't one.
Yes, exactly.
As other people have said about me, if I'm shilling, then I'm the worst shill ever.
You're the worst shill ever. Exactly. Your shilling woke me up to Flat Earth.
Yeah, Flat Earth's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And unless you think that I'm going to crash auger it into the ground, seriously, I could get run over by a bus tomorrow. This thing's still moving. This train ain't stopping for no one. Seriously. CT Patriot also.
Oh no,
it was Brother Ken. Brother Ken too, responding to CT Patriot. Yeah, just sign up at the ifersboards.net and post a hi message to the welcome forum. Wait less than 3 hours. Worked for me.
True.
And that's the truth.
The show. Yeah, that's a very funny comment. Very well
Yeah,
written.
you want to see how fast you can get banned from a forum? Go to IFERS and mention basically anyone in the community and say something good about them.
Yeah,
you don't
I
have to say
Mark Sargent's take on things.
Yeah, Jared's an okay guy. That Bob from Globebusters, thumbs up. Awesome. Yeah. Banned. Banhammer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you know what? That's the way life is sometimes. Yeah. Let's see. We've got Enoch Soros, who wrote a year ago. Well, come on, Mark. Patricia isn't helping your cause. She just mysteriously appeared, almost like a personal friend. You know, you both are the shilliest. I don't even think that's a word, but it is now. Here's what I have to say about that. Go ahead first. You go first.
Okay. What I've said about Patricia is I'm never going to change my stance on that. And that is, you have helped the movement to a degree where I don't think can even be measured.
We all have helped. Everyone.
Yeah. But I mean, you've been a drumbeat that has been extremely steady. And as she's drinking her, she's drinking about $65 worth of alcohol right there. And I mean, she's done 160 hot potato shows and all sorts of other stuff. You don't find that sort of commitment in a shill. I'm sorry, you don't. Shills are hit it and quit it. Like these, I'm just throwing these out there.
Yeah, you sound like a rapper at this point.
I know, right? Well, Whitby, represent.
The thing about when people say that anybody who comes into Flat Earth, they use this, well, they appeared out of nowhere, like this person said, mysteriously appeared. We all appeared out of nowhere, right? We all were living our normal life in the Matrix. Maybe we knew about 9/11, or we were looking into Sandy Hook, or this or that. And then something happened. We looked into something. We clicked on a video. We started exploring. We started researching. We started doing experiments. And then we decided to start a channel, or we decided to take the channel we had to a different level and talk about Flat Earth. And people say that's coming out of nowhere. We all came out of nowhere. Every single person, even the person that wrote this.
Yeah, we didn't choose Flat Earth, right? Flat Earth chose us. Yeah, everybody can say the same thing. Nobody wants to do Flat Earth. It was like a calling, and we didn't have to call them. It has its own sentience, for lack of a better word.
There's something in Saturday Night Live, and I'm not quite sure. Steve Martin might have been in it when it was like Land Shark. Remember that?
Oh, right.
Where there was something horrible knocking on the door. And Flat Earth, in a way, I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's horrible if you want to stay in the Matrix. And it knocked on all of our doors. Yeah. And we're like, Land Shark? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just because you don't hear it doesn't mean that it's not there.
Exactly.
All right. Rob Morrill writes a year ago, Mark, please don't do plaid again. LOL.
I remember when you wore plaid. I love plaid.
I can pull off plaid, but I think apparently according to him I can't pull off plaid. But yeah.
Here's the question: why does somebody care what you're wearing?
What are you kidding? We have entire television series which are based on judging people.
It's true.
In multiple levels, judging. It's people that have been judged who are now judged. It goes on and on.
You're right.
The clothes is one of the easiest thing to pick on when it comes to people.
Right.
That and facial features, hair, wig,
sexual orientation,
color of your skin. Oh yeah.
Who you have a relationship with, who you don't, what you believe in. Oh my gosh, all of it.
So what happened in episode 35?
Burroughs SWE says, great show as usual, even though we had to listen to the whitest rap ever. And I remember it when you did a rap.
It was not my rap. It was not my words. I was reading. Somebody wrote me some rap lyrics, and the only time because I thought I could pull off a Tiger Dan.
You did great. Episode 35. Go revisit it on.
I am not a big believer, and this is not being racist in any way, shape, or form, that white people should not be in the rap world.
That's not true.
Really? Name me 5 that are worth a damn.
Okay. I probably
Eminem, he moved me. He touched me in so many ways.
I can't name rappers because I don't know the genre enough to do so.
Well, that's just it. You should know. I mean, black rappers, you can name all sorts. I'm just saying that, I'm sorry. It really bugged me, not to go off on a rant here. When Chris Rock said that Eminem was the best rapper he's ever heard in his life, I almost passed out because it's going, what?
Was he saying it as a joke?
No, he wasn't. But then I was going, okay, who made him say that? Because there's no way Chris Rock should. He's like, pick your number one rapper, Eminem. It's like, why?
Eminem was good, and I liked the movie 8 Mile. I liked it a lot.
Yes, I never saw it.
Kim Basinger in there too was good.
Okay, if you want to go white rap, hey, I got 2 words for you: Vanilla Ice.
Yes, exactly. Ice, ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun. And which was a ripoff of the Freddie Mercury, David Bowie song.
Exactly. Speaking of Queen, and we're back to that again.
There you go. Let's see. New York City NYCE1 writes, what a clown show. Effing retarded. Eric Dubé makes you people look ridiculous. And the Patriots rule like a boss. 10-0, suck on that, bitches. What?
Why?
Followed by
Enoch Soros a year ago wrote, this is how these two shills met, playing the World of Warcraft. It all makes sense.
There's so many things wrong with that.
I've never played World of Warcraft, by the way. No idea.
You don't play games.
No.
Okay, a couple real quick things.
No, pole position. I love that car racing game when you're the driver.
Yeah, that was 40
Back
years
in the day.
ago. 40 years ago. Which is weird because you're 39. That doesn't even make sense. The math does not work.
Oh,
Eric Dubé does not make anyone look ridiculous. The New England Patriots, I don't even want to talk to them because I'm a Seattle Seahawks guy.
I have no idea. I mean, I know they're a team and they play football. That's all I know.
Tom Brady.
I know who that is.
Late round draft pick turned superhero, apparently.
Didn't he go out with Madonna? Did he go out with Madonna?
I don't think he went out with Madonna. He's dating some models.
Didn't everyone go out with Madonna?
I know Warren Beatty dated Madonna. Okay, and last part, World of Warcraft, I still play. I still have an account. I've had my Warcraft account for 13 years. Played it since vanilla.
Do you have a special name?
That's the weird part. People give me, the gamers that I've played with over the years have really given me crap because, big shocker, my character name is Mark Sargent.
I love that about you.
Well, it used to be just Sargent.
You're you.
Yeah, it used to be just Sargent. Well, I know because I get a pretty unique name. So I would just put Sargent, then I put Sargent with an exclamation point, and then finally just Mark Sargent. Like,
okay, let's mark where we are. We just finished the What a Clown Show, Eric Dubé. So I'm turning the page.
And now you're on
I'm not gonna, oops, it just fell on the floor. And I'm gonna read from chat just to see how people are doing.
Okay.
They think we've gone too far. Anybody think we've gone too far? Daryl Crossbell says, search Mother Cancels World of Warcraft accounts. And we've got Joey Aragon in here and A.L. Paraziolium and Andres and Five Arts Liberalis.
Oh, yeah, you guys can do a character search. You can type in Mark Sargent Warcraft character and you'll find me.
Oh, really?
Yep, just browse it, Google. You'll see it.
Just hello to everyone. So everybody okay? Oh, hey to the hello to Bling Bling, the BSS of the ISS.
You have Tedward, the next one.
I'm the next one. Okay, wait. Let me get official here. Too bad I don't have my glasses on. I have a contact in. I could put my glasses on and look really smart and fool everyone. Okay. Joe.
Yeah, I'd fool it. That'd do it.
It's Tedward. Mark Sargent is the Green River Killer of the Flat Earth community. Of course he knows what dried blood looks like. What? We must have been talking about something that, our tangents.
Okay. On a tangent, here's the thing, and this is the dumbing down of
everyone knows what dried blood looks like. We've all cut our finger or cut our leg.
Yes, we do, but nobody complains when they see Hollywood blood.
Right.
It's always red no matter how much time passes. Right. So yeah. If you get stabbed in the Hollywood movie, looks
like this drink actually.
Exactly. Your shirt's going to be red. But as time goes on, it is going to turn black, like a scab. But they never show that because people forget, for whatever reason, they forget it or block it out of their minds or whatever. And they've done studies where people watch the screen, they're going, why is there black stuff on the guy's shirt? Doesn't make any sense.
Looks like black goo.
It's like, that's blood, honey, after it dried 6 hours later. That's what point we are in the movie. And so they decided to cut that whole conversation out. It's like, you know what, just leave it red no matter when it is. Could be 3 days later. Crime scenes, it doesn't matter. Television, movies, CSI, Bones, take your pick. It's always going to be red.
And all of that stuff has programmed us to think that blood and crime scenes look a certain way.
Right.
That's why when they pull these hoax events, they look that way because they know we've been fooled.
Yep.
All right. I need to go into chat first. I want to ask chat if you think that we should have another drink or we should be done with it.
No, I wouldn't drink anymore.
No more drinking?
Well, you should.
1 for drink, have another drink, and 2 for no. I said
really? You're going to ask internet instigators? You're going to ask them?
Well.
Ask a bunch of drug dealers if you should do more drugs.
Alex Aquarius says Madonna is black glue. Aaron Mizumoto, Joey Rojas says drink. Everyone's saying drink. Everyone wants me to make a fool out of myself, but guess what?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave this up to you, but if you make mistakes, you are...
It's not going to happen. This is not a lot.
For you.
Okay. Just a little bit more.
This is
the reason is because I want this to be a fun and memorable show, okay? I want it to be something unusual and different. I'm not promoting
We're going to get through these last comments pretty quick then.
Okay, wait.
30 minutes. We're going to get through the rest of these in 30 minutes, okay?
We have poured this much more. It's a smaller amount.
Again.
The stuff is very syrupy.
Yeah, it should be for $2,400.
I don't know how much it costs. Probably not.
I know, that's the weird part. Yeah, because you just, they had to actually conjure it, probably.
No. You know when you buy a bunch of stuff at once, you don't remember the exact cost of the item.
You mean like an estate sale? Found it like a trunk.
All right, where were we? Where are we?
This lot here, unsealed trunk.
All right,
from Mexico.
It is
episode 37. WWYD 78 says,
what would YD? What would you do? Oh, I bet that stands for.
What would you do? 78.
Yeah. See, I'm not.
Yeah, that's an FLA. 4-letter acronym.
Okay.
Yeah. Because people will say, well, they'll throw me acronyms. I go, that's TLA, isn't it? And they go, what's that? I go, 3-letter acronym.
What about this? Somebody told me the other day that what I was wearing was OTT. I'm like, OTT? Because I was wearing a hat. What does that mean? Over the top. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's only so much you should abbreviate. I get it. Scuba, you have to. It's so freaking long. You have to create an acronym for it. There are other things, though.
I really don't think I knew that scuba was an acronym. Maybe on some
self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
So yeah, you have to shorten that.
That's cool.
Well, it's so long, but that's where I shouldn't say it's where it started, but that's one of the obvious ones. Nowadays, though, they shorten stuff. Look, if you're shorting things and you're still using, and it's a 1-syllable thing to begin with,
right?
Then what are you doing? Kind of like typing. I've seen people like when they're doing text speak and they're typing out, like want, WHANT. It's like, dude, you're actually adding letters.
Or people's nicknames that are longer than their real name. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like Johnny 2 times. Anyway. What would you do 78 says, can't take him serious anymore. The hat doesn't help either. Just saying.
There it is again. Just saying.
Yeah. And the hat, what they were talking about was the hat that I wore to Egypt, which was kind of my Indiana Jones fake leathery hat.
Well, you wore that because it was quite sunny there and you didn't want to get burned, I bet.
Yeah, in Egypt, but yeah, we were doing a hat thing. And so, but I had to wear a headset. That was when I was using a headset, not the.
Yes.
And so I jammed the hat on top of my headset and it looked painful. It looked like an Iron Maiden for my head. It was awful. Anyway, yours.
Iron Maiden for your head.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are with Scarab Performance a year ago saying, ha, 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 ha. Mark looks like he's had enough talking about flat earth. Ugh. God, would the CIA please send out a sniper and come kill me, please? Sorry, Mark. You signed the contract. Smiley face. What?
Fine. If he wants.
Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, boy.
By the way, the spooks hired to decorate your place really need to work on their interior design to make it look lived in. And lived in's in quotes. And then there's even more.
Oh, boy.
OMG. You people are so pathetic. Dude, you guys are even doing ad placement in your monologue. Effing fail, bitches. LOL.
That just simply isn't true. I'd bet my Acme laser pointer on it. Bleep, 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 bleep.
You're hurting my eyes.
Sorry.
Okay.
All
Up
right.
next to you.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That was a good one.
Joey writes.
Joey Herbs.
Joey Herbs. Oh, I get it. Because he uses drugs.
It's no, wait. Cannabis is not a drug. It's a plant. Just got to throw that in there. Not that I'm involved with it personally, but yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not judging all God's children. Whatever.
No, it's good. It can make, it can make everything that the powers that should not be. It could solve so many problems. Clothing problems.
I've lived my entire life in Washington and Colorado. Both are legal states.
Exactly.
So, Joey Herbs, I'm saying the British version of it. This is the worst podcast or show that I've ever come across.
I like how podcast and show are in quotes, as if it's not either of those things.
Because he couldn't figure out which one it was. So, okay, then. Fine.
All right.
Opinions vary.
Yes,
that's fine. If he hates it, that's fine.
Your results may vary as well. Anas Mag, ANASMAG, says awkward. Okay.
That's just dumb. To Anis Mag, learn how to troll better.
Exactly.
Seriously. If you're gonna troll, bring your best stuff. Bring your A game. Come up with a series of profane statements that read like poetry.
Yes.
Right. Little Carmichael writes.
No, it's Lil, Lil.
Lil. Like little Wayne. Little Wayne.
Exactly.
Jeez, I can't even say it. Lil.
He's so small, you can't even use the TT in there when you write little. So you just write LIL.
Really? Yeah. Kind of like that room was so small. How small was it? I had to go outside to change my mind. Anyway, he says our crazy side of YouTube again.
Yeah, I'm on the crazy side of YouTube again.
Oh, I'm on the crazy side of YouTube again. Okay.
Yeah,
you have a long one. You want the long one, or do you want me to read it?
Oh, I'll take it.
All right.
It's Orkton Grotz a year ago writes, Mark opens at 3 minutes and at 3:03 p.m. Oh, because you used to have the clock behind you on your desk before you changed things.
Right.
So
and 3:03 was my phone number.
Mark opens at 3:03 p.m. The BS starts. I endure less than 5 minutes and wonder why bother with this crap. Episode 7 back in June ended on a real high, Mark. What happened? People ask questions. Poor Patricia can't answer them because she doesn't know. She doesn't know because she doesn't care. It's not that we don't love you. It's not a sexist thing. Well, maybe it is. The problem is not a false earth. It's false people. Actors with like 50 exclamation points. So much blah, blah, and so little effing reality, guys. Thinking why I'm irked. I get stuck for a few minutes more and David Weiss appears in quotes. Hey guys, if you're real, use a laptop and walk around your house, in quotes, and show us your kids, your parents, your kitchens, and all the world's a stage, all of it, all. Australia is 2,500 miles across, more or less. The map is simply out of scale. There are 2 time zones because the middle is nearly empty and the ants don't need time zones. I've flown across Australia. Took about 4 hours. I drove across it, north/south. Took 5 days. There was 1 road around and 1 up the middle. Good luck if you get off it. Thanks for the show, guys. Only lost 20 minutes of my life today.
See, that's a good troll.
It's a good troll, but I kind of didn't understand what he was trying to say. Was he trying to say that we're actors and we don't really live in the places that we live?
I like my favorite part was the ants don't need time zones.
Yeah, well, that part was good. There's some quality trolling in here, but he needs to work on it.
All right. Now we're just going to do like rapid fire short ones. Mihai Bogdan Bojan writes, both of you get the frick out.
Now that's quality trolling, short and sweet.
Yeah.
This is from episode 40, The League of Thieves. NYC said, who is this broad? I don't trust her.
Nice.
And you shouldn't. You really shouldn't just trust people right off.
And does anyone trust the Disney Queen?
You don't need to trust people right off the bat. You need to develop a relationship with a person before you can use the
There you go. Trust is earned. Absolutely.
Yes.
Sneaks a lot 626 writes, I don't I don't. Oh, that's right. He's responding to I don't
Yes.
trust her. I don't either. She's an agent too. Notice the way she talks, and she's super smart and knows when to change the subject.
So any of us who know when to change the subject are agents, just letting everyone know.
Nice. Yeah, if we're too polished.
Yeah, exactly.
No, government training. You get what you pay for.
Exactly. Ace McLeod again. He's made it 2 times into this show. He says, another good show for my favorite femme fatale and her pet.
Winky face. Nice. Ass. Really?
Yeah.
Truth is, if Patricia decided to put some sort of collar on me and a leash, I don't know if I'd say no.
Who are you to complain?
Exactly. Would I answer yes, mistress? Possibly.
All right.
Depends what kind of feeling, how frisky I was feeling. All right. John Rapp writes, I have the same shirt. How do I get stuck with those? Followed by.
The next comment is from John Rapp too. ... as Patricia.
Nice, John.
Nice, John.
Yeah, you wonder what shirt it is.
Cross-dressing's cool. Whatever you want to do.
Again, not judging. All God's children.
Me, you, who?
Me. Eddie B83 writes, Art Bell quit because Mark was going to turn into a lion and chew his ass out like a gazelle. Points for graphic.
Yeah, kind of gross.
Graphic imagery.
As a vegan, I'm not approving of this message. But
I didn't. No, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave that one to National Geographic.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was young and watching one of those Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom shows. Those who are older will remember.
Mutual of Omaha.
Remember the Mutual of Omaha? I think they're an
You
insurance
can count
company.
on when the
Sponsored a
going
show called Wild Kingdom, and there was a guy. Gosh, I can't remember his name, but he had
Jim
really
Fowler.
white hair. No.
Not the
older
big guy.
With
Marlon Perkins.
Marlon Perkins, exactly.
Yeah.
And I remember being quite young and watching when a lion jumped on a zebra and tore it up and killed it. And I remember just going in my room and crying. And that was the beginning of veganism right there.
It's the circle of life.
I know. And not that I think that animals should be vegan. No.
Lions are cats.
It killed.
Cats.
No, it hurt me. It made me cry as a young girl.
All right. You got Jason Mosley.
Yeah. All right. Jason Mosley a year ago says, this is probably appropriate for this show and every show. Can we stay focused and on topic? Enough with the cats.
Nice. What's SMH stand for?
Shaking my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I just don't use acronyms like that. Mr. Mondeller writes, what a fashion show. Sad, sad, sad gatekeeper.
The question is he talking about you or I?
Oh, well, I am the pinnacle of fashion. No question.
You have a passion for fashion.
I'm wearing a video game shirt that was initially a girl's, and it's one size too small. I don't even know what game it is.
There you go. It was clean. Or maybe
it was clean. It was clean.
All right. This is from Chili Rooster a year ago, who writes, I bought mannequin head looking exactly like hot potato gal, now voodoo doll.
Okay, first, I respect people whose first language is not English. I respect that.
I respect people who fell on their head when young, too. So,
but at the same time, if you're going to troll, proofread it. Proofread it. Yeah, do something there, because I'm not even sure if that's supposed to be an insult.
Yeah.
Hop down now. It doesn't matter. Okay, Justin Dahl writes, Egypt or Hollywood, where do you guys have these little studios?
Neither.
Interesting that he would choose. Oh, because I had pictures taken in Egypt.
And why Hollywood?
It's an interesting choice.
Hollywood
origin. Look, it's either going to be all Hollywood or it's going to be on location somewhere. But no, the pictures that you're talking about. No, I was in Egypt, did a tour on the Nile, and had some fun down there.
I've never been to Egypt, and I'm really would love to go.
Well, we'll talk about it. It's okay. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, you guys spend time at the pyramids and try to avoid all the tourist traps. Oh, go ahead and read the next one.
I'm next. Max Darrow 1 year ago writes, WTF? Mark has hair? Probably an episode when you didn't have your hat on.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a little hair. Like, yeah, I'm 49 and I still don't feel bad because I have more hair than my dad did at 22.
Don't they
So
say that male pattern balding or men losing their hair, which is a facet of age and it's nothing to be ashamed about, just like lines on your face. I've got lines on my face. I'm 54. Hey, I'm fine that I'm not underground at this point. So whatever happens, happens.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I do.
no, if somebody wants to judge me for the way I look based on comparing me to a 25-year-old, it's like 25-year-old is a 25-year-old, and no one should judge. We progress through the aging cycle and we do the best we can and enjoy our life. But the fact that you say your father didn't have as much hair as you do now, isn't it supposed to be determined according to science? And we know what we think about science.
Your father's
by the
father.
Mother?
No, your father's father.
I thought it was the mother's father.
Then you're going to get into that. We might as well do the whole starve a cold, feed a fever, or
yeah, that's another one.
Cold, starve a fever.
I think that you should, with the starve a cold, feed a fever. This is what I've always thought about, and I rarely get sick. Is if you don't feel like eating, don't eat.
There you go.
Your body knows best.
Yeah, but I do have a little hair, and I'm not gonna.
Not afraid to use it.
Yeah. Again, I look like Bill Murray at Bill Murray at 49. That's what I look like.
As a single woman, I've never judged a guy as positive or negative based on his hair. It's stupid.
Okay, let me because I know we don't have a ton of
personality. It's their passions. It's
two quick things, but I won't dwell on it.
And if
which is
that's a key.
Psychological studies have shown, the big ones, at least for the lowest common denominator, men will immediately find women more attractive because of breast size, immediately.
Right.
And women will find men immediately more attractive if they're tall.
Okay. Well, you're tall.
Yeah, but I mean, the hair but hair is the second for women. So it goes height, hair, body, and then whatever else
for women, it's hip waist ratio. If you have an indented waist and then hips and
right, the 36, 24, 36, Raquel Welch.
Yeah, exactly. Supposedly Raquel Welch had a rib removed. Oh my God, wouldn't that hurt?
Yeah, it would. Well, the surgery. Well, yeah, after the surgery.
Just thought.
I wonder if she did.
That's
not that she needed to.
That's one of those things that's
sad. But back in the day, I could see that. Anyway,
yeah.
Episode 48. I don't know. Is this the name of his channel? Love to Cook, just not very good at it. I think that is. I think it's a long channel name, but I think that's right. Love to Cook, just not very good at it. You two are sort of sickening. The flirtatiousness is almost embarrassing, and you don't talk about anything of importance to do with Flat Earth. And what the heck is a secret show anyway?
You know what? He's got a lot of valid comments here. This guy, I love to cook, just not very good at it.
The secret show was because when we were off air,
born accidentally,
we were doing Skype things that lasted so long that we realized that holy smokes, why aren't we doing this on camera? Because the stuff we're talking about now is actually more fun than other things that are happening out there in Flat Earth. So that's what he said. You know what? We're not going to. It was kind of the Madonna Warren Beatty joke from the Truth or Dare documentary.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Why waste it? Why waste production value?
Then it's worth doing on camera.
But on camera. So
I think that's like how a lot of porn started too. So maybe.
But the way Warren did it was great. He's got because he was making fun of her. Because he's going, can we do this off, the director, can we do this off camera? And Warren goes, why would you even say that? It's not even, it's not even valid if it's not on camera, but he was talking about her and she was smart that way. Right.
In a way, that's how she made her thing. Actually, Madonna's from Michigan and so am I. So I've never been a Madonna fan. I've never been a fan of the way she sounds or looks or her style, but whatever.
Right.
She's made a success out of her life.
Hey, hardest working woman of her era.
Yeah. But then again, these days there's conspiracies involving Madonna and the Kabbalah and she's a man and all this other
whatever. Anyway, go on.
This is an Ohio patriot who writes, with about 15 question marks. Holy cat poop, Batman, roller skate butter, and other mindless pablum. I wonder why people don't take some, quote, alternative media, unquote, seriously.
Two quick things. One, I have never used pabulum. I've never used that word before in my life.
Technically means pablum. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Maybe not.
Just
Baby
mindless
food,
banter.
like baby food. It's like pureed, smooth, nothing to chew on. Yeah.
Roller skate butter. I mean, he's got some creative stuff there, but it's
I like roller skating. There's a tangent on a tangent.
Yeah.
In the 70s when I was growing up, that's where you'd hang out with your boyfriend and girlfriend, the roller skating rink. Yeah. Do you remember those days? Did that happen?
Yes, I remember. I still can't roller skate.
I wasn't very good either. This is how I would stop. You're supposed to put the front of your skate down, and there's like a little circular thing that looks like an eraser that stops you. Yeah. I was too scared that I'd just like fly. So I would smash into the walls with my hands. That's how I'd
you got to learn how to lie better. You just called out to people. It's like, someone slow me down.
Help me, please.
You two gentlemen there. And you. Clear path, people. Anyway.
I'm busted.
Niana111 says, Mark, you effing agent bastard.
Why?
Cool.
So cruel.
Right on. Totally dig it.
Here we go with one of our favorite trolls, a repeat troll here, who says, by the way, War Machine is his name. Jesus, I just had a dream about you guys. LOL. I got to stop listening to y'all when I'm sleeping.
I'd like a follow-up to that. If War Machine is out there somewhere, I would like to know what was the dream.
Oh, yeah.
What was the plot line?
Yes.
And what role did you play? Anyway, Joe Schmo writes, Mark Sargent, asshole has no life. He ain't no flat earth mother effer. He's a shill.
All right. And a follow-up to that from R Big 1 year ago. You two are effed. Prove the earth is flat. You were clowns.
Love it. Love it. And yeah, those are nothing compared to what's out there nowadays. Love to cook, just not very good at it. Writes again. Is it just me, or does anybody else think that bearing bony white shoulders in something resembling underwear is just not sexy?
And that would be me, not you. Yes, I'm kind of not. I have bones and not afraid to show them.
What was that Violent Femme song? I like fat girls because bones can kill. Seriously, look that up. That's lyrics for Violent Femmes.
I think it's kind of funny. It's funny. You know what? What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Oh, the follow-up. Oh, no, it wasn't a follow-up. That was somebody else. Go ahead.
John Doe writes a year ago, two, responding to somebody else named Whippoorwill Organics. Patricia is an attention whore. I would have thought that was obvious.
I disagree. Ace McLeod writes,
whore, but
yeah, that's what I say.
It's a bit harsh.
Enthusiast?
Yeah.
Exhibitionist even. But Ace McLeod writes, Patricia is a clone controlled by a clone of George Clooney.
Oh, Ace, you got me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm pretty creative, actually.
Very. Ace has got some good stuff here. Yeah. Max Darrow writes, I can't get over the fact that Mark has hair.
Oh, God.
Here we go again with your hair. I thought he didn't have any, but WTF is happening lately.
Okay, when you're a guy
you just put like a chia pet head and you just started sprouting hair.
Okay, so what happens?
Remember chia pets, by the way?
See, all you know, I know what chia pets you're talking about, though. It's not a thing anymore, but yeah, chia pets.
I bet they. I don't watch TV, but I bet
they still sell them.
Yeah. See,
they
are a thing.
Well, but they're not
a thing, big time.
A thing anymore. So what happens, guys, if you haven't gotten your hair to a thinning part yet, is sometimes you just get tired of playing with it. And you just get the freaking clippers one morning and you just start buzzing it. And you're going, hey, this doesn't look bad. I kind of look like somebody from G.I. Jane. Probably not the woman part, though. Anyway, you look military. You say, oh, yeah, I look tough. You look like you should be in prison or something. And then that's what you do for a while. And that's what I did. But then as this flat earth thing started taking off, it's like, all right, I better start growing out a little more because I look a little scarier when my head is shaved.
I know what you're saying. When I was in my 20s, I shaved my head on a military cut, very short. And why did I do it? I don't know. Minda's different hairstyles. And I was very young then, so I could kind of pull it off. And
well, yeah, you could, with your bone structure, you could pull it off because then you turn out like, who is it? It's Sinead O'Connor?
Sinead O'Connor, yeah.
Sinead O'Onnor. Well, yeah, I mean.
Beautiful voice.
Well, she's very, very pretty. And look at Eurythmics.
Annie Lennox, yes.
Annie Lennox.
It was around that same time when I cut my hair quite short. Not even influenced by them.
You can.
Here's even weirder. At another time in my life, also in my 20s, I shaved off my eyebrows. And I would use powder on my eyebrows. And this is crazy. Blue, pink, any other crazy color that I was wearing that day to powder them in. Yeah.
Huh.
I was that girl.
I could see that. All right. Episode 52 from Big Oja.
Co-judge?
The co-judge.
Yeah.
I don't know either of these people from a hole in the wall.
Wait a minute. Mark Sargent, Patricia Steere, you don't know us?
How do you not know us?
We're really big in Flat Earth. Oh, wait.
We're Flat Earth icons. Oh, there's a sign bag.
Actually, absolutely nobody.
Is there anybody listening to this? Or are they all over at You're Exposed?
Yeah.
I happened upon this video while watching Flat Earth videos. I'll say this. If you are not part of a secret society, a disinfo agent, or are a paid shill, etc., one does not need to take 15 minutes explaining repeatedly how you aren't, while mocking those who may question it. Doth protest too much. Not going to bother to listen to the rest of the interview when you spend 20 minutes defensively declaring how you are not in league with others. Madness. No, because I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Fair enough. I like this comment. I do. Once in a while, through all the different shows we've done, we've reacted to being attacked, to being agents and shills, and talked about it a little bit. And yes, there are some people who say that if you're not whatever it is that you're being accused of, you shouldn't rise to it and discuss it and address it. And then sometimes we don't talk about it, and then sometimes we do. We're only human.
Yeah. It depends. Everyone's got their buttons to push. In this case, we're just having fun because look, this is production value. What we got here. There's so many comments out there that are, what's the lack of a better word? They're entertaining to people in the Flat Earth community.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to get. Yeah, we'll know. We'll figure it out.
Is it me? Yes, it's model of intolerance.
Model of intolerance.
Oh, I get it. Is the alcohol kicking in yet?
Fresh and made drinky.
Wait. Yeah.
It's like the Sahara over here, bartender. I don't want to see an empty glass.
I'm getting dry. Joke. A model of intolerance. You're right. I can totally see it clearly now. Says, Comrade Mark, how are your operations in the West? I've sent you some vodka and bullets. XOXO.
This is obviously in reference to our Croatian daughter thing that we had going.
The Croatian girl.
Yes, we're so proud of our daughter.
Wonderful interview. A girl who lives in Croatia, Lara, but she's asked me to remove her video from my catalog of videos, and I agreed because she was younger than almost anybody I've ever interviewed. And I said, cool, if you don't want me to put it up, leave it up, I won't leave it up. And so I did. And it's not because she doesn't believe in Flat Earth and all the things that she said. I think she was getting a lot of personal hassles.
Yep, the peer pressure. It happens.
Also, I mean, people were saying and hassling her about being you're my secret daughter.
I know.
In Croatia.
I know, right?
You know what? If she is our secret daughter, then we did good.
We did.
Smart girl.
Jesus, she was out there for a while.
She was a very good daughter.
But now, not so much. The no, I'm proud. I'm proud that she did what she did, and if she comes back, great. And she will still, when this thing breaks open, she'll be able to say, "I was there, man." I was
there. Yep.
All right. Jeff says Patricia Steere Mark Sargent regarding Mark CIA agent resist. Switch them off. They are shills. Search everywhere for truth. You will find no truth here.
All right, Jeff say.
Thank you, Jeff. Awesome.
Abu Ismail says, I am so empty inside. You said it, Mark.
I don't remember saying that people were empty without Flat Earth.
Yes.
I know that people are looking for something, and a lot of people are searching for something to fill their soul.
They realized at a young age that something was wrong, but they didn't know how to put a finger on it. And that's where Flat Earth comes in, and they're like, oh, wow, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All is One now says, how do you determine if someone is a troll? Also, if a Flat Earther won the Powerball, what would be the best way to go forward with the movement?
It's actually sort of a good question.
So if you won $20 million tomorrow,
Okay, so I think, oh gosh, what I'm going to
$100
say
million,
something.
the big
I think
Powerball.
that billboards all over would be a really good idea, and I don't
There you
know
go.
what
Because
they
you're
would
not going to get
say.
TV spots.
It would It would have to be very quick and fast because cars would be zooming by with something that they could link to, like the website stoplookthink.com.
Yeah.
But you have to
Research
put
Flat
something
Earth.
there. Research Flat Earth, stoplookthink.com. That would be a really good billboard. Or fill in the favorite website of your choice, something that somebody could get fast. Billboards all over, all going active at the same time, and lit billboards.
Right.
That's what I would do if I won the Powerball. Unfortunately, I don't play the lottery, or fortunately, I'll never win anything. So what would you do?
Billboards isn't bad, I suppose. That's probably what I'd do first. Or some big internet thing to where I would pay for a monstrous Google AdWord campaign and try to get everyone routed back to some sort of, make sure all links led back to, I don't know. I'd have to give it some thought. I don't think I'm not going to be able to do it off the cuff.
All right. Well,
I'd have to plan it out.
Some pretty good ideas. Next comment is from Tcuff, TCUFF 1333, who says, I don't know about hand signs, but Mark was definitely shifting into a reptilian.
No.
No.
Again, from the beginning of the show, I am all that is man.
No, he's not a reptilian.
Nice. You want me to fold my eyelids inside out? All right. I am hankering for some mice about now. The episode 54, or some flies. Paradise Found. That's the name of the channel. Paradise Found. Flat Earth is exactly like smack. Makes you feel great, then you get hooked and figure out it's complete garbage. Detox quick.
All right. From episode
there's a lot of Flat Earth addicts at this point.
Yes, indeed. And there's even a channel called Flat Earth Addicts. So there you go. This is from episode 56, Star Gods. An interview 1 year ago says, this episode is like a dull magazine. Nobody had anything of substance to say. It was like they were just trying to kill time. You know who the biggest troll in Flat Earth is? Star Gods.
It's actually one of
two different levels in what he writes, and I won't fill in the rest. Anyway.
Episode 57, Sean
when you picture what a troll would be like under a bridge.
Right. Although the troll reference, most people think it's the troll under the bridge, but actually, the official troll thing, for those who live inland off the water, it's a fishing reference.
Oh, that would be trawl. That's trawling. That's like taking a net behind the boat.
Yeah, but it's spelled the same. Troll.
Is it? I think it's spelled TRAWL. I don't know.
No. Oh, good Lord. The chat's going to light you up for that one.
All right. Let me go
stop drinking. It's TROLL.
I don't know.
Trolling.
All right. I'm just going to go with you.
No, it's trolling. Okay, I'm going to read this next one, and you can deal with the chat. Sean Ellis writes, Patricia and Mark are like the only flat earthers who don't have a major personality problem.
Oh, good.
I don't think I've ever seen another community where everyone is such dicks to each other. It's as if flat earthers are constantly trying to find the stupidest reasons they can to bash each other.
You know what? A lot of that is true. I'm not saying about you and I, but I'm saying that, yes. Why are we bashing each other? Why don't we just allow everyone to do their own thing in their own way and realize that there's so many people out there who aren't on YouTube, who are watching. We need different types of human beings doing different types of presentations of Flat Earth so that there's something that will resonate with every person out there. It's great to have a variety.
But the reason why they do it, and you've heard me say this time and time again, it's the enthusiasm. People get so charged up on Flat Earth that they want things to go a certain way. Not only do they want to change the world, but they want to be able to help dictate how it gets changed. And I love that about the community. But because everyone feels empowered, everybody's voice, they start looking, it's like, no, don't change it that way. I'll do it. We should do it this way. Anyway. What else you got?
Lots of stuff going on in chat, like full on conversations happening.
Oh, good. Well, we're bringing up a lot of topics.
It is good.
All right, let's pump through these.
Okay, here we go. As a Matter of Flat, very good name. I don't know if they're still around. A year ago writes, this is going to start turning into a soap.
Well, everything's got drama to it.
Right.
Everything.
We're not manufacturing any of it. We're just living our real lives. And then we're here sharing them with you. And sometimes things kind of go wrong. And then you regroup and keep going. And that's what it determines the mettle of a man or woman, is how you deal with adversity.
Exactly. And I would say, hey, we're only human. And then if
Right.
you want to be funny, then you do your tongue thing right then.
Yeah. I did it once. That's enough.
Yep. The Oscar Montez writes, Patricia reminds me of my sexy hot white white high school teacher, the forbidden fruit. I'm guessing he's not white.
Right. How weird is that? All right.
Nice.
Episode 64. Why you not treason? Why you not treason?
Why you not risen?
Why you not risen? Is he talking to bread?
Don't know.
You know how bread's supposed to rise? Like looking at bread that doesn't have enough yeast in it. Why you not risen?
Oh, why you not risen or risen? Risen.
No idea. A year ago writes, Patricia looks like a crazy cat feminist. Unsubscribed.
Whatever. All right. Let's see. Same rules apply, says.
Episode 69. This is
episode 69. Ran out of topics, left when you were banging on about Magnum nonsense.
We were talking about guns, I think, Magnums.
Oh, right.
Because my father had a Magnum, and I was, my sister, who's the executive of the will, said, you can have it if you want. And I thought about it, and I talked to you, and you said, it's going to have too much kick for your body weight.
Yeah.
I remember that episode.
You should not. No, you are lightweight. You do not want to shoot anything. We'll talk about it later. You should just do a private chat. I don't want to listen to your life stories.
But you do enough to comment. Thanks.
There you go.
Alfred White a year ago writes, still better acting than Alex Jones.
See, that was fortuitous because then Alex came out and said he was acting.
Exactly.
So, I mean, his information might be real, but the character's false. Kevin Clancy writes, wow, 69 episodes of oral something, yada, yada. Now I'm bored and old. What's the point of all this?
Nice. Next up, Wake Up Now, a year ago writes, you would have to pay me to read your BS.
Nice. Timmy, GTO, horrendous. That's it. One word. Horrendous. Nice.
It's a fairly sophisticated word, but Gene Deck a year ago writes, Mark, since you live in Colorado, and by the way, he doesn't. He used to.
No, I don't. I used to.
But we'll go with it. Mark, since you live in Colorado, you should do a marijuana smoke sesh on Flat Earth and other hot potatoes. Just take bong rips while talking to Patricia.
It's tempting, but marijuana actually does nothing for me. And I've got a witness. We did toke for toke, and I'm not saying I endorse drugs, but she basically couldn't even hold on to the floor anymore. And I was fine. I was going, what the heck's happening?
I know the first time that you smoke, somehow it doesn't affect you. And then
No, it wasn't the first time.
Interesting.
It just doesn't. Ever since my surgery, I've had diminished effects on quite a few things.
Appendectomy, for those who haven't been keeping up. Right. He had a special surgery where they did the 3 cuts as opposed to the
laparoscopic.
So people were thinking he grabbed the wrong side of his body, but it's
say that fast. Laparoscopic appendectomy.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Especially when you've been drinking, I wouldn't recommend it.
Mr. Mondeller writes exactly what a couple does and speaks about when just moved in together. Lame.
Mr. Mondeller comes back and writes a year ago, when is the pajama party edition?
We haven't done that one yet.
But Ace McLeod's done a pajama party show before, and I've been on it wearing a robe.
Right. Arian Valenzuela writes, this show effing sucks.
All right.
Awesome.
Fair enough.
All right.
Kes Muss a year ago writes, giddy up round here, potato, FK feet tots flat. P.S. Yo program ain't working.
He spells working WERKIN.
He didn't even say yeehaw at the end, but
no, he didn't.
Might as well have.
Episode 78, Brian Sand writes, would suck if you got diarrhea up in space. That is literally the comment.
That's actually probably true.
It's valid. Yeah. If there was space.
Yeah. Johnny Be Good, 1957, a year ago, writes, get to the point. Well, you know what? Mark and I have been talking since 2015, and we've still not got to the point.
Nope.
We never will.
Nope.
It's just the way it is.
Round and round, round and round. Moogle Midgar writes, so it's wrong to eat chicken and ham. F off, losers.
Nice. Thomas Scott News, a year ago, writes, soon trees will grow chicken breasts. I guessing.
Hugs, not drugs, Thomas. All right. Calamus056 writes, 78 episodes of lying and fantasizing. Fantastic.
All right. Dorothy Enos writes, Patricia, in quotes, as if that's not my name. Patricia looks very familiar. Where have we seen him before?
It's actually pretty funny.
That's a year ago, by the
That's
way.
a year ago.
Okay.
Dina Walker,
Who
longtime
we
listener.
love.
Yes, we do.
Here in the
Oh
chat.
my, you are quite observant. As you can see from Patricia's massive size, she used to be a linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. Ha ha ha. It's true. Yeah, Patricia is tiny.
Episode 80, Top Cats writes, she's a proper weirdo. And you know what?
Church.
Yes, I am. All of us are. And we're happy about it because we've opted out of the mainstream viewpoint.
Topcat17711 writes, you retards are lonely and very weird. I would disagree.
Really.
Weird, yes. Lonely, not really.
Correct. Yeah. Joff McClelland a year ago writes, okay, they're anti-vaxxers, so I got to say bye to the retards. Can imagine what we were talking about in that episode.
Mr. Mondeller writes, 2 effing hours of nothing again and again. Constructive? Fail.
And he adds later on, gossip judge, gossip judge.
Hey, that's America right there.
Right.
You're talking about America.
Murica, M-U-R-I-C-A.
Lebowski225 says, I love seeing your views diminish slowly but surely. Soon you will be forgotten. You are a lonely man.
That's a year ago.
Yeah.
Fail.
100 and something interviews later in a book. And my subscribers, I think opinions vary in that one.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Episode 88, Jedi Spock says, by the way, Jedi Spock, interesting name using Star Trek and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Says, this week I've mostly been playing the bass in the kitchen.
That is so out of context. It was like he was trying to have a conversation. It was like he was taking something out of chat and putting it in comments. It's like,
it's kind of what happens when you take acid, I've heard.
Wow. Okay, episode 92, YouTube troll.
Oh, their name says it all, and their price prove it.
If episode 92 was in a courtroom, you'd all be guilty.
That's a good one.
I don't know what that means.
I don't even remember what was in episode 92.
All right, you have the last one, and then that's it.
The last one, and then we'll go and chat and just see what people have to say. So if you have any comments or questions, put them into the live chat right now, and then after that, we'll close the show down because this has been way more than enough.
Yeah, it's way more than we thought it was going to
be. Mulageta Getachew a year ago writes, Mark Sargent, you've been tested, and it's a good thing. It'll show you're a human, and alcohol makes you a slave to do a thing you would not normally do. Patricia Steere, be strong, and many more challenges are on the way. What is this guy, a fortune cookie?
I don't know.
Because you know what? He was right about that. Last line about me.
It's weird. And about the alcohol. Go figure.
Yeah, there you go. And cheers to that. Yeah.
Well, we made it.
We did it all the way through to the other side. Let me see what's in chat before we say goodbye. So many people in here. YouTube is in here, and we read a comment from YouTube from over a year ago, and everyone looks like they're having fun. And you know what? We didn't embarrass ourselves by getting stinking drunk.
No. But it helps. Look, if you're
doing it,
let's call it what it is. I don't care. You guys want to judge us? That's fine. But if you're reading self-deprecating comments that have been coming in at you for the last calendar year or longer, you probably could use something to take the edge off.
Exactly. I feel totally happy about all the horrible things that were said about me.
And yeah. I got no problem. Oh, I'm fine.
Bring on more.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to vote in the live chat as to whether we do a part 2.
Do we do another one of these or not? Because we got plenty more where that came from.
What should we have? Should we have like just put
yes or no? Just wire in.
Wire in.
It's binary, baby.
I know, but I always overthink it, and you come up with a more simplistic answer.
3 dots. We're gonna do Morse code version.
Exactly.
Use the square root of 73.
Okay. Yes, if you want us to do it again in like another month, because we need time to. Well, we actually have a bunch more already in that.
We can do it per month, though. That's fine.
Yeah, we can do it per month. Okay. So yes, if you want us to do it in another month, and if you're like, no, thank you. All right, let's look. We've got yes. We do have a no there. A couple no. 1 no so far. Yes. Bunch of yeses. No one's saying no. Someone said oui. Someone is French. He knows.
Is it one of those? The chat says no, but your eyes say yes.
Exactly. Someone says yes, but we should be wearing pajamas while we do it. So.
Oh boy, this is not an Annette Funicello movie.
No. Yes, but Chris Topher says yes, but only if it's a drinking show. So you know what? The yeses have won. We will do another drinking show. We will maintain composure and dignity as Flat Earth.
There you go. You can put that bottle back in the crypt.
I will. It's going to go back in the freezer because alcohol doesn't freeze.
And by that, she means mausoleum.
And we will do it again another time, perhaps next month. What do you think? Do you want to do it again next month?
I'm totally up for it. You know me.
Yeah,
I got people lining up to abuse me. So sure.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah.
Thanks to all who have been here. It's been quite a popular show. We've had almost up to 300 people viewing. So you guys have absolutely nothing to do. Or
no, it's good. It's good to see. Look, we're human. We
Flat Earth family.
We don't censor everything.
Right.
So this is it. These are actually we're looking for the worst ones now. So
I want to say hello to two people who couldn't listen but said they will be listening later, and that's Shane O'Leary from Ireland and Seven Raven Wolf. Congratulations to Seven Raven to being a brand new grandmother. So,
cool.
Right. So thanks to all who've been here in the live chat, and we will do it again next month. The good, the bad, and the ugly Flat Earth comments with Mark Sargent and Patricia Steere here on Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes. And from Mark Sargent and myself, Mark, I'm going to let you say the final words. Keep it.
Wait, I have something for it. You're supposed to disconnect as I'm trying to do that. That was the gag.
George Clooney?
Keep it flat.